The hidden Nagloka caves of India, secrets of the ancient serpent realm. Deep in the heart of dense Indian jungles, beyond the reach of ordinary footsteps, there lie caves so ancient, so enigmatic, that even time seems to stand still near them. These are not ordinary caves carved by water or wind. These are gateways, portals, to a world forgotten by history, but whispered through myth. A world ruled not by men, but by serpents. A realm known in the ancient texts as Nagloka, the kingdom of the Nagas. You step closer. The air grows heavier. The walls inside these hidden caves pulse with strange energy, etched with serpentine figures, coiled and dancing, eyes glowing from centuries ago. Is this just legend? Or have we, all this time, overlooked a real and powerful realm beneath our feet? Tonight, we journey into the heart of India to uncover the mysterious Nagloka caves, their secrets, their protectors, and the untold stories that still echo through the underground chambers. In Hindu mythology, Naglok is described as the subterranean kingdom of the Nagas, mighty serpent beings, both revered and feared. These beings, half human and half snake, possess mystical powers, immense knowledge, and are considered guardians of sacred wisdom and treasures. But was Nagloka just a metaphor for an afterlife, or is there actual truth buried in the earth? Ancient texts, like the Mahabharata, Puranas, and Skanda Purana, speak of vast underground cities, glowing with golden light, where Nagas reside. The Patala Loka, often linked with Nagloka, is described as a place with palaces studded with precious gems, with rivers flowing through crystals, and skies that shine without a sun. These are not vague poetic lines. These are detailed blueprints of a forgotten world. And intriguingly, there are places in India where these stories seem to come alive. Caves and underground networks that match the exact descriptions found in these ancient scriptures. Across India, there are several cave systems believed by local legends to be connected to Nagloka. Some are protected, hidden by nature and time, while others are openly worshipped and feared. One such cave lies deep in the forests of Chhattisgarh, in the region of Bastar. Locals call it Patal Bhairavi Gufa, believed to descend deep into the underworld. Tribal elders speak in hushed voices about people who entered the cave and never returned. It's said the serpents of Nagloka guard the passage fiercely, allowing only the worthy to pass. In Arunachal Pradesh, near the border of Tibet, there's a legend of a massive underground serpent city beneath the eastern Himalayas. Remote tribes claim that glowing lights emerge from specific spots in the mountains at night. When asked, they say it's the light of Nagloka rising to the surface. But the most mysterious of all is a cave network in Andhra Pradesh, known as the Belum Caves, one of the largest cave systems in the Indian subcontinent. Inside, there's a chamber called Patalaganga, where water flows from an unseen source. The temperature drops sharply here, and visitors report feelings of being watched. The name itself, Patalaganga, literally means underground Ganga, linking it directly to the underworld realms. Coincidence? Or a forgotten entrance to the world of the Nagas? Step into any of these caves and you'll notice something strange. On the walls, serpents. Not just ordinary snake carvings, but intricate, majestic depictions of coiled Nagas with human torsos, wearing crowns and holding staffs. The presence of such precise serpent symbols in remote cave temples, sometimes thousands of years old, cannot be a mere artistic choice. In places like the Ajanta and Ellora caves, Elephanta, and even Badami, serpent imagery is prominent. In Elephanta caves, there are even secret underground pathways rumored to be blocked centuries ago. Why? Were they once connected to deeper realms? Some scholars believe these carvings are signs left by those who knew of the Naga's power. Others say the caves themselves were once temples dedicated to serpent gods, where humans interacted with beings from Nagloka in rituals now lost to time. Visitors to these caves often report odd phenomena, magnetic disturbances, whispers in complete silence, or visions in the dark. Cameras malfunction. Time feels stretched. In one incident reported in the early 2000s, a group of trekkers exploring an unmapped cave in the Satpura Hills in Madhya Pradesh suddenly experienced disorientation and loss of time. Their watches stopped. One member claimed he saw golden stairs descending into the earth, only to vanish when he tried to photograph it. In the Manipur region, legends tell of Naga princesses who rise to the surface in times of distress, appearing in human form but vanishing into thin air. Locals conduct rituals during specific moon phases to honor them and maintain balance between realms. Is it just belief? Or are these caves conducting energy from something much deeper? An ancient power source, a vortex, or perhaps a real underground civilization? The Nagas are not limited to India alone. In Tibet, they're called Lu, beings that live in watery underworlds and are guardians of knowledge. In Cambodia, the Angkor Wat complex is filled with serpent motifs. In Mayan mythology, there's Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent god who descended from the skies. What if all these ancient cultures, separated by continents, were describing the same beings? What if Nagloka is not just beneath India, but a global subterranean network that once connected civilizations? Could the tunnels that begin in Indian caves stretch further, deeper, crossing oceans below the surface, as ancient texts suggest? Legends warn, these caves are not meant for everyone. They are protected. Guardians in the form of shape-shifting serpents are said to reside near the entrances. Some appear as wandering monks, others as animals, testing those who dare approach. The Siddhas, enlightened beings who live in isolation, are often linked to these regions. It is believed they have found pathways to Nagloka and even learned from the Nagas themselves. Some yogis speak of vast libraries beneath the earth where serpent beings guard secret scriptures lost to mankind. The Nagas are not evil. They are ancient, and they do not reveal their world unless you are spiritually prepared. Why do these caves remain unresearched? Many of the paths believed to lead to deeper chambers have been sealed by governments, temples, or nature itself. In some cases, attempts to excavate or explore deeper have resulted in disasters, collapsing rocks, sudden floods, or mysterious deaths. In Uttarakhand, near Kalapani, there's a cave known to sadhus but forbidden to outsiders. The sadhu who once lived near it claimed it was a doorway to Patala. He vanished one night. Only his staff was found near the entrance. What lies beneath these layers of earth? Ancient civilizations? Alien entities? Or truths so powerful they could rewrite history? So why should we care about Nagloka today? Because these legends hold keys to understanding lost knowledge, ancient wisdom, and the cosmic balance between humans and nature. The Nagas were said to be keepers of Kundalini energy, the serpent force within every human, which when awakened leads to enlightenment. Perhaps the caves are not just physical doorways, but symbolic mirrors of our inner journey, the descent into darkness, to discover the light. In a world obsessed with the surface, maybe it's time we look within, both in the earth and in ourselves. The jungle remains silent again. The cave waits, unchanged. But somewhere, in its stone heart, a presence stirs, waiting for the worthy. Will you dare to step closer? The Nagas remember, the serpents sleep, but they watch. And when the time is right, Nagloka will rise once again.